Yo, yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What's popping? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's popping, people? Yes. Hold on, Miles is going to be here in a second. He's going to be here pretty soon. But man, we got some shit to talk about today. Let me make sure everything is fine. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's up, girl? Appreciate you. Shout out to Prince Johnny, Keith Joe Blast in the building. Appreciate you, bro. Aristides, what's good? Elroy Jetson, Iceberg S, Chad Sellers. What up? Who is Ace? What's good? Kingsman, what's going on? What's popping? Who else? Gregory Hardaway in the building, Chris Lynn in the building, Kelly Moore, Jay Arias, Dred Scott, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So as people are coming in to the spots, let me play a little something for you guys to check out first before we get into all of the good stuff. Check this out.
I'm Keith, winner of the Bad Boy Membership Contest. I recently joined the Bad Boy Membership, but I wish I had done it a long time ago because the content is the real deal. It helps you become more secure, confident, and masculine, which will help you in all aspects of your life, but especially with women. So thank you for the prizes that I won, but the real thanks is for the powerful content. Get on the Bad Boy Membership now. You won't regret it.
Yes, sir. People, get up on that Bad Boy Membership. Bad Boy Membership contest is still popping off. Let's play another one real quick. Hold on.
All right, shout out to Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham, the Bad Boys of the Dating Game, and the badboymembership.com for these great prizes to help me tighten up my game. I have the Seiko watch, the Carolina Herrera Bad Boy cologne, and a $100 gift card for Target to tighten up my spot. So now I got my wrist right, I got my smell right, I'm gonna have my spot right. Now I got my mind right because of all that game I've been learning on the badboymembership.com. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the game that you guys lay down. And y'all stay up. Peace.
Yeah. So Miles, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Chilling, man. My bad. I got caught up in some World Star videos.
You stupid.
There was a video of these two black kids. Fucking, they followed this white dude into a hotel. It looked like he tossed a piece of paper in the street, and the garbage fell by their car.
Right.
So they went into the lobby of the building and kept repeating, "Yo, why you litter? Why you litter, nigga? Why you throwing garbage on my car, nigga? Go pick that shit up." And they kept doing it repetitively until the white man walked out of the thing, came back out into the street, and picked up the garbage.
Wow, that's crazy.
And he was like, "Learn your lesson, nigga. You don't be fucking littering out here, nigga. Learn your fucking lesson. Say sorry, nigga." I'm like, oh my God.
You know, white people like being called nigga, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. Ask Hunter Biden.
Exactly. Facts. White people love it when you call them nigga. That shit is like that makes them feel cool. You feel?
Yeah, they think it's the coolest thing in the world.
So if you want to, let your white friends know you love them, just call them nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But as people are coming in, right? We're gonna play this trailer. There's more people coming in, and we're gonna get into this topic, man. It's all this tricking and simping is killing me inside. But let's get it cracking.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, You can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry, because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. Yeah, let's get it cracking. Let's get it
Free
cracking.
Game Fridays.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, remember, all the other Patreons that we do during the week, all the other live streams that we do during the week is going to be on the Patreon. So make sure that you guys get up on that Patreon, patreon.com/Miss Locario to get all the stuff on the Patreon. But on Fridays, we're going to keep this up. So this is Free Game Fridays, people. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to keep these Friday ones up on the YouTube for free so you guys can get some of this game. You feel what I'm saying? And also the call-in number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224 is the number, right? So call in, make sure you hit that donate button. You feel what I'm saying? Donation rules are in effect. When you want to get your questions answered, hit the donate button, call in, and get it cracking. All right.
Exactly. Because if James Harden can be giving out hundreds of thousands of dollars to average bitches,
right?
I could at least send $5 to the fucking, you know what I'm saying? To the fucking PayPal or the chat. Exactly. Or what? Cash App.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Facts, because allegedly sent. Well, how you say this woman's name? Saweetie, or whatever you say her name. Is this? Anyway, he's chick allegedly $100,000. You understand what I'm saying? For for a date, meaning he sent her money allegedly to ask her on a date. Like, here's $100,000. Can I take you out? Right? And now people are saying, this is fake. This didn't really happen. Yada, 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 whatever like that. Now, I actually believe it did happen. You understand? I believe it did happen. And what I was seeing, I was, watching different videos about it and stuff. And I'm looking at people's comments, and certain dudes is like, well, it's not that big of a deal because he makes 40-something million dollars a year. So that's like nothing for him. Right? And see, what people don't understand is that it's not about the amount of money he sent in relation to how much money he has. It's the fact that he did it, period, allegedly. You feel what I'm saying? That he did it. So I don't care if he sent that chick 25 cents. You understand? It's the fact that he did it is the part that sucks. And this is the thing that sucks on a bigger level, is that because this type of story comes out, and it's spread to the masses, right? This is the type of thing that actually makes the game harder for a lot of you guys out there. Because now what happens is that a lot of these women will feel entitled to certain things because they see these type of things happening, right? So they see a guy like James Harden, who is a world famous basketball player, rich, right? He got all the looks, money, status, right? And he still has to fucking do shit like this. And so women are going to expect more and more. And all they have to do is just be average. You understand?
Right.
Like, who is this chick? You understand?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like, yo, you're James Harden. You could just walk down the street. Like, he playing for the fucking Brooklyn Nets. This nigga could walk down fucking Flatbush Avenue and catch chicks left and right. So why would he need to pay the $100,000? Right? See, now, on the surface, a person might say, hey, listen, maybe they're looking at it like this, right? They're like, well, maybe he wanted to get with her because, she's in the limelight and shit. And, these guys want to have these types of women. And she was fucking with the other dude from Migos or whatever it was. But the thing is this, man, the reason why this sucks is because it's on a grand scale. More people are seeing it. And then therefore, you're going to have more women that's going to be entitled. And then people are going to think this is the norm. Because if you think about this, right? The fact that we even have to debate whether this is real or not is the issue. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. Because it should be something it should be the type of thing that you hear it and you be like, oh, that's automatically a rumor. I don't even need to double check that.
Exactly. Like, that's some bullshit. You understand?
Niggas is on it like that these days, though, bruh.
Right. Exactly.
You understand?
Really on it doing that. Like, the fact we have to even question it is the issue. Because the fact that somebody will say, yo, this is some real shit, right? Or is it real shit and have to debate it is the issue. Because something like this, you should be like, man, that's so ridiculous. I'm not even taking that seriously. Like, it should sound as crazy as saying a man he gave birth to twins. You understand what I'm saying? You'd be like, man, get out of here with this bullshit. You understand? It should sound as crazy as that. But the fact that we have to sit there and think like, wow, did that really happen? Like, that could have happened. That's kind of crazy. Is ridiculous.
But you know what I love about this? It proves that niggas need to get on the bad boy membership.
Facts.
Because if James Harden had game, I mean, he got incredible basketball game. Don't get me wrong. Right. But if he had game, like if he was on the bad boy membership, fucking with us, he would put on his Instagram. He would put, hey, how about you pay me to date me since I'm the famous and rich one?
Exactly. Facts.
I'm James Harden. I play for the Brooklyn Nets. I'm about to win a championship.
Right.
Pay me $100,000 to go on a date with me.
Right. Exactly.
And let paparazzi follow us around and fucking take pictures to up your status, bitch.
Exactly.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Shout out to Rick Ross. That nigga said, when you're seen with, like, when she come and see me, she's talking about that top.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because when she's seen with me, I'll up that stock.
Exactly.
You get me?
Facts.
That's a nigga that understand his value. When she's seen with me, I'm the famous one.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is... Niggas don't even know how to say her fucking name.
Exactly, right.
And without makeup, yo, my nigga, she is... You want to talk about Kevin Samuels, quote unquote, average at best?
Right.
You want to talk about that? Like, bro, super average at best without makeup and all the bullshit, bro.
Right.
Are you kidding me? All right. You understand me? I don't fucking get what's going on in this world. Even if it is a rumor. Like you said, the fact that niggas is taking it seriously because it's even possible is a shame.
Exactly.
It's a fucking shame.
Exactly. It's terrible.
Nigga, let me tell you something. You know why these bitches love fucking with athletes? Forget the money and the fame. You know what type of quality dick these bitches is getting? Because you know what type of shape these niggas are in?
That's facts. That's facts.
Bro, my girl loves it when I run. because the dick game is on another level once I'm getting my miles in. You understand what I'm saying?
No pun intended. Facts.
You understand me? Mm-hmm. So I know that these motherfuckers, these fucking 6'6" motherfuckers, they got that stamina like a motherfucker.
Right.
And niggas are in shape. Niggas is, got the 6-packs and whatever. You understand all of that shit that bitches claim they love and this, that, and the third. But other than that, though, the stamina and all of that, you want to talk about dick as a gift? Dick is a gift.
Dick is a gift.
Facts.
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
And these niggas are world-class athletes, bro. And I'm giving you money to fuck with me?
Right. But see that goes to show you how much dudes value themselves, which they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Because okay, these dudes want to talk about high value man all day, right? So if you this high value man, why the fuck you got to give her the money to fuck with you? You see what I'm saying? Like, where's all the looks, money, status niggas now? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
nigga could have opened a business in the hood, bro. He could have opened a barbershop.
Right.
And he could have employed, imagine that. He could have employed 10 niggas. Mm-hmm. He could have opened up a barbershop and employed 10 niggas.
Right.
He could have took 10 motherfuckers off the street, 10 motherfuckers off the wrong path. And he's giving that shit to a...
Yo, and you know what's fucked up about this, man? What I gotta understand is this, right? Doing this type of shit is fucking up women's minds.
Right.
Like, actually doing a disservice to the chick.
And they think is real.
By letting her think that she's that important. You have to understand it. This is what I always tell y'all guys when y'all deal with chicks, man, is that y'all can't be trying to give them a bunch of shit too soon or trying to, like be like, hey, I'm going to bend over backwards and do all of this shit just for you, just for existing. You just exist. You're a woman and you exist. So now I'm going to give you this money. Because look, what he's doing basically is tricking and simping. You understand what I'm saying?
Allegedly, right.
You know what I'm saying? Tricking and simping. See, this is why the pimps was at the highest level of the game, because they knew that there was niggas that was dumb enough to do shit like this. Meaning they knew the niggas they thought so low of themselves that they were going to pay women to have sex with them, talk with them, interact with them, all this other shit. So they said, okay, well, these dumb niggas ain't got no game. And I know that chicks need management. So I'm going to insert myself in the situation and get this shit cracking. You understand? But see, these dudes have such low self-esteem. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And see, only a person who has low self-esteem would do some shit like this. Now, again, this story could just be some story they put out there by what are Saweetie's publicists just to up her name. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be all bullshit. But like we were saying earlier, the fact that we even have to wonder if it's true or not is the issue in general. You understand what I'm saying? In general, the fact that we would have to even wonder, because the fact that we can say, well, this could be true, shows the state that we're in, where men would actually do shit like this. Like, when dudes be talking about they're going to fly a chick out and all this other goofy shit. When dudes be flying girls out and all that other crazy stuff, paying for hotels, paying for them to come see them and doing all this extra extravagant shit for some pussy. You understand? All of that is simping. All of that is tricking. You understand? Doing a bunch. Now, again, is one thing if you were actually flying out a chick that you've been rocking with already. You flying out a chick who's like your girlfriend and you have a long-term relationship, a long-distance relationship. I get it. But a random chick who's just on some regular shit and you flying her out, you understand what I'm saying? That shit is goofy. All those things, all those types of things are the things that's fucking up the game for a lot of you guys. Now, see, this is the thing. If you have strong game, none of this shit is going to really affect you. You understand what I'm saying? That much, right? But in general, because you have women watching this, they be like, wait a second. So she paid him $1,000. I mean, she paid him he paid her $100,000 just to ask her on a date. So what do you think these other women are going to feel they're entitled to? Right? I was on a Clubhouse app the other day, and this girl, she was talking about how she's on Clubhouse and dude just cash apping her $300, $500 a day just for her chilling on Clubhouse. And all Clubhouse is a picture of her. You understand what I'm saying?
Where?
That's her.
Where?
What $100,000 is going to?
Where?
That's crazy.
No, really? Where?
That's crazy.
She ain't even got no hips. Where?
That's crazy. And on top of that, you know, I heard that she got shit done, you know, as far as plastic surgery and shit. So it's like dudes is paying for fake regular shit. It's ridiculous. But let's go to some of these calls real quick. Let's see.
Wait, hold on, nigga. Where though? I'm looking through her. Let me tell you one thing I would give her. She has I think she has about 11 million followers on Instagram. 11.8.
Right.
And to her credit, like for example, this is an example of a promo she did for one of her products that's now being sold in Walmart.
Right.
So she's in a Walmart cart and she's basically shooting a commercial in Walmart, and I'll give her props for hustle and business, you know, business acumen, whatever you want, right?
Right.
But my nigga, I'm a world-class athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a rumor that I gave you $100,000 to go out on a date.
Right.
Nigga, I would be so pissed.
And that's what I'm saying. If it's fake, how come he ain't saying nothing about this?
Right. I would be so pissed.
Nigga, I'll be on the fucking line immediately, be like, yo, send this to the press. I don't know.
Nigga, I'll be like, call Vlad, call Joe Budden, call Barbara Walters, call everybody's. I need interviews with everybody, my nigga.
Right.
What? Shout out to Saweetie for the hustle.
Right.
If you got everybody fooled thinking you a bad bitch, more power to you.
Right.
But $100,000 for a date?
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, you could get 100 badass escorts that's badder than her for $100,000.
Right.
If you trying to trick like that.
Right.
Because a really, really good escort is like a good G.
Mm-hmm.
And if you paying 2 G's for a more top of the line escort, then you could probably fuck raw without worrying about nothing. Because, you know, you pay a little bit more. They come clean and they come with no risk of pregnancy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So 50.
Right.
50 badass escorts that you could smash for free without worrying about disease or pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
And you giving all of that to one average broad? What? What are we doing?
I don't know, bro.
My nigga, if you gonna trick, at least get the bang for your buck.
Exactly.
No pun intended.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, these dudes, it's crazy out here. It's crazy.
I talk shit 14. Don't worry about how I know that, nigga. I don't hide nothing. I paid for pussy before, faggot. I don't hide nothing. Yo, I want y'all to know something. Y'all niggas can't bring shit to me.
Right. Facts.
All my business is in the fucking street, nigga. Fuck all of y'all.
Facts. Exactly.
Fuck all of y'all who doubt Miles Cunningham. Y'all know everything about me and y'all still watch me, nigga.
Right. Facts.
So eat a dick.
Right. Facts.
Y'all know everything about me and y'all still come here to listen to the fucking world-class game. So shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. That's real talk. And
the other niggas over there with all of they fucking shit, you don't know nothing about them.
Mm-hmm.
You never even seen none of these niggas holler at a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I got videos of me hollering at a bitch.
Go in.
Straight live demonstration of me putting the charm on a bitch.
Go in.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know everything there is to know that y'all need to know about me. And y'all still fuck with me because that's real nigga shit. So don't be bringing all that shit. Talking about how you know that. Yeah, I paid for pussy before. How can I talk about it if I never done it?
I love it.
I'm not afraid to say I done it, but a lot of these other motherfuckers, you don't know nothing about them.
I love it.
You don't know how many fucking trips they took to Brazil and shit. You don't know the fact that the only time them niggas ever got pussy is when they went to Dominican Republic. Right. You don't know that.
Facts.
Fuck out of here. Don't bring none of that shit to me, man. Facts. Y'all know I give y'all everything. 100%, no cap. Come on, how do I know that? I know that because I paid for pussy before, nigga.
Right.
And I ain't afraid to say it neither.
Right. That's
what I'm out of here.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, you're not going to get the real game nowhere else, people. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Facts.
I love it. Make sure y'all get them goddamn likes. So this is Free Game Fridays, people.
Free Game Friday. Y'all better fucking donate and stop lying.
God damn it. Exactly.
Did you donate? Yeah, I donated.
All right, so let's go to 646 real quick. 646 was popping. Who this?
Oh shit. I hope they donated for that.
Fuck out of here!
These niggas.
Get the fuck out of here!
All right, let's go to 412. 412 was popping. Who this?
Hey, what's going on, Locario? Miles is AT from the chat.
What up, AT? What's going on with you, bro?
All right. Definitely donated. You know, definitely got to get out the way first.
Appreciate it.
And you know, Miles, I'm with you there. I paid for pussy before too, so you know, I'm right there with you, man. I can admit that shit.
There you go.
Right. I think mad dudes pay for it at least one time. You know what I'm saying? If they were in the situations where they could do it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit is the worst.
I was married. You know, I wanted on the side. I wanted no muss, no fuss. I didn't want nothing come back to me, so it was better to pay than to have some shit come up later.
Right. Nah, that's facts. So let's go with you though.
All right, and you know, I wanted to say I saw you on the live stream yesterday, Locario. At first, why is it always women immediately go to shaming tactics like, "Oh, y'all hooked up with girls on the first date? Well, did y'all get burned or your dicks fall out?" Because I've heard that several times from women. I ain't catch no STDs from hooking up with a girl on the first date. And how the hell you know if somebody's burned? And just because you hook up with a first date, you could be with somebody for weeks, get burned. Married people get burned. I know people that got cheated on. Their women had babies on them by another dude. So why do they immediately go to that right away?
Well, this is the thing. You got to understand something about women, man. Women are very disingenuous when they talk about relationships because women never actually, generally, because, you know, there's always exceptions, but generally women never want to appear to be sexual. They never want to appear to be the type of woman who, you know, like to get down because that goes against their game. So like, especially because remember, if they're on a platform where people are watching them and they're getting recorded, right? They're not going to say, "Oh yeah, there was that time last week where I sucked that guy off in the gas station bathroom." You understand what I'm saying? Because I was so attracted to him. They're not going to say that. They're not going to talk about the time where a dude paid them for pussy and they took the money. They're not going to talk about that. You understand? They're not going to talk about the time where they fucked their boyfriend's best friend. They're not going to talk about that. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't want to make themselves seem like hoes and sluts. So whenever you as a man is saying, "Hey, you know, I'll be out, you know, I'm trying to fuck a chick real quick or whatever," they're like, "Why would you want to fuck a girl like that? And why would you want to have sex so quick? And that's wrong. And you got to get to know a girl and yada, yada, yada," because they have to paint themselves as this holier than thou church girl type of situation, even when they're commenting on you. So that they could seem like, "Oh, well, I'm not down with that." They want to take themselves so far away from that image of a slut or a whore. Right. You understand? So that even when you're talking about having sex or casual sex, they want to downplay that so that you won't even think they're like that. You see what I'm saying? Because they feel like, "Oh yeah, I like to hook up on a first date." And if she's like, "Yeah, me too," right? If she says, "Yeah, me too," then what's going to happen is all the men that are watching her, they're going to be like, "Oh, really? Okay, so let me holler at you and hook up with you." You understand what I'm saying? But now what's going to happen is that makes it harder for her to get guys to take them out, to fucking spend money on them, time and energy on them. So they have to play the game of "I'm not like that," so that they can get fucking time, attention, energy, and resources from other men. Because they know that as soon as a man knows that they actually get down that way, most guys aren't going to try to wine and dine them and take them out. So it's just a whole game that they play to pretend they're not that type of woman. See, women remind me of white supremacists sometimes. You ever notice how there's racism in the world, but when you can never find a white person who's racist individually? You ever notice that? Like you just meet white people randomly, but none of them are racist. The random white people you meet, I'm colorblind. I don't. But then all of a sudden, in life, there's all this racism. It's the same thing with women. All of these women is out here fucking and sucking, but every individual woman you see ain't doing it. How?
I'm not that type of girl.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? It's like stupid shit. See what I mean? So they're all fucking bullshitting because they have to put on a front so that people don't really see them as who they truly are.
Right. Plus, for most of them, sex is their only bargaining chip. So
exactly,
they have to protect that even when it's a hypothetical or even when they just having a general conversation, because they don't want you to think that you could come at them and get the sex quick because that's their only bargaining chip. So
exactly. So that's what it is, man.
Right. And then, yeah, when you were talking about how you ask girls, ever they ever, slept with a guy quickly to get them reveal it, I heard them saying like, oh, who asked that or whatnot. Yeah. I've asked that on dates, not so much in that direction. I'll talk about me, like, hey, when I was married, because they'll be like, oh, why'd your marriage end? And the first thing I'll say is I was slinging dick all over the place. It gets them laughing. And then they'll talk about hooking up with married dudes or guys in relationships, or I had a one night stand, this and that. So it gets them to reveal it right away. Exactly. So even I might not be asking it directly, they're still revealing it. So for them girls to say, oh, who asked that, or how you talk like that, women will reveal themselves. You let them talk long enough.
That's facts. And that's the thing is that, listen, there's so much skeletons in women's closet. Listen, actually, you know what? It's better you guys don't know, because if women actually told you the shit that they've done, you would fucking listen, why you think I'm the way I am? Because I know too much. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why when I talk about, I don't understand when niggas talking about, body counts, and I'm trying to find a virgin. I'm like, nigga, y'all are naive as fuck. These chicks are fucking and sucking out here like crazy. You understand what I'm saying? These women are getting dick like crazy. Listen, dude, you got shit like Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, all these dating sites. You got Instagram, you got Snapchat, you got all of these ways for dick to get to the pussy. And y'all think chicks ain't out here getting it in? And then on top of that, we ain't even talk about the chicks that's fucking for drugs. You got chicks fucking for cocaine and heroin and all this other shit to get high. You got chicks fucking for money to get their rent paid. You know how many broke chicks out there are fucking niggas right now just to get their rent paid? You understand what I'm saying? And some of these women, they got boyfriends, they got husbands. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these chicks are fucking out here for a bunch of different reasons. You understand what I'm saying? That don't even have to do with them even wanting to fuck the guy. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand that a lot of the stuff that women are hiding from you guys is because most of y'all are not even, like, y'all don't have the brain power to even deal with that shit yet. You understand what I'm saying? Because dudes always want to talk about this whole like red pill rage and all that other crazy shit. Bro, you got to understand, like, some dudes will lose their goddamn minds if they, not even just women in general, if they knew the girlfriends that these dudes are with, like a lot of you guys out there that got girlfriends, if your girlfriends actually told you the shit they done before they met you, you probably dumped them on the spot. I guarantee you. It'll be over. You understand? And they know this. And that's why they can't say shit to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because you got to understand something. Right. Women are only going to see, this is the thing. And this is why I tell you guys, this is how you know the actual truth about women. The more non-judgmental you are, the more the truth will come out when it comes to dealing with women. This is just like you said, AT. You said that you would tell these women the shit you were doing. So that opens them up to be able to tell you certain things. You see what I'm saying? And so, And so a lot of times, the reason why a lot of y'all guys don't know shit about women is because y'all too goddamn fucking judgmental. And then these women aren't going to tell you the things that they've been doing. And then therefore you're naive in the whole situation, which also affects your game, because your game, part of it is how you move and how you interact and how you deal with certain things is partly with your knowledge and your understanding of how women are. So if you think women are a certain type of way, you're going to be moving a lot of times a certain type of way in a certain in your interactions, because if you believe a certain thing, that's also going to dictate how you move and how you act and how you're doing the shit. Now, as a man, you're supposed to do how you want to do regardless. But what happens is like I said, we talk about even with this topic, when things seem believable, right? Like this dude paying 100 grand for a chick to a date, right? When these things seem believable, what happens is that your worldview is based off of that thing. So if your worldview is based off a woman fucking being virgins and having low body counts, and some of them out here are virgins and they're at home reading the Bible. If your worldview is like that, and then you say, well, the other women are out here sluts and the other women are good girls, that's going to affect how you interact with women. And then what happens is that because that's the case, when if they tell you crazy shit that they've done, it's going to affect you based off of your original thought of how they were. This is where they come again with that red pill rage shit. This is where that's what that means, is that the rage comes from being so naive and so stupid and so ignorant in the past and new information about women, and that shapes how you start to view the world from there on in. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy. Shit is crazy.
And then one question I did want to ask y'all real quick. What's your thoughts on as far as like when women, hit you up, like for me, talk about casual or like, I'm not looking for that, but we could be friends. A lot of times they're still going back and forth with me. And I'm like, okay, if they're still talking, they must be at least somewhat interested. So exchange numbers. Actually go out, and I've been able to hook up with a couple of them that said they were only looking for friends. But then there's other girls that like, they're not really trying to do that. So, but my question is like, I still like maybe even going out for a drink because it's still good intel, getting me in front of a girl, talking, conversating.
Right.
Would you recommend that? You guys recommend that, or is that something you just don't even waste your time if she's not wanting what you want?
So you're saying that if she first says, like, I'm not trying to do this and I want to just be friends first, are you saying should you still like hang out and feel it out and see what's popping?
Yeah, because that's what I like to do. Because it if nothing else, it still gives me an experience of sitting with a girl, talking, conversating, even trying to escalate. Even if I know it's going nowhere, the practice of doing it. So I look at it as just hey, it's practice regardless if it works or not. But would you all recommend even doing that, or only dealing with women that are looking for what you're looking for?
Right. Well, the thing I would say this, it all depends, because there are times where I would go out. Like, for example, there was one time I was supposed to like hang out with this chick and go get some drinks, right? And she had flaked last minute, but I still went to go get the drinks. Because that was really what I wanted to do in the first place. That was like the main thing, actually. Like, she was like the afterthought anyway. So I was like, fuck it. Well, I'm just going to still go get the drinks and chill or whatever. So in a certain situation, if that's what you want to do anyway, like you're like, hey, I want to go out. I want to be social. I want to be out the house. Then yeah, because that's what you want to do. But if it's in a situation where, let's say you're like, yeah, I'm trying to fill this girl out to hook up with her, whatever. And she's, adamant on this and this and that, you could still go out and chill and just hang out and practice and talk and just have some female energy around you, right? But at the same time, you don't want to overextend yourself you don't want to overextend your energy, because and when I mean overextend your energy, I'm saying you don't want to overextend yourself to try to make something happen, knowing that there's already that like friction or pushback from the offset. Now you can still try to flirt with or whatever. But what I'm saying is you go in with the knowledge that this is sort of what she's saying and what she's feeling. And this is the crazy part about women. Even after all that, women still talk shit. And at the end of the day, it all really boils down to what she actually wants to do at the moment. What I'm saying? Because a chick, because I've had situations like that where I remember, this was years ago, I fucking was at a spot. I wasn't even on a date. I just was at a spot. I started talking to this girl. She was talking that same type of shit. Oh, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not this type of girl. And, this and this and that. And you know, she was basically saying like, oh, you're a player and I would never like get with a guy like you type shit or whatever. And I'm not that type of guy. I like guys that are this way and that way, you know, whatever. And we're talking and joking and flirting. Long story short, by the end of the night, you know, we getting it popping. But 90% of the night, she was talking about how she don't do that. She ain't fucking with a guy like me, yada, yada, yada. You understand what I'm saying? So women talk a lot. The main thing you got to focus on at the end of the day really is her actions. You understand what I'm saying? Really is she actually, what is she doing versus just what she's saying? Like what she's saying is a good indication of what she might do. But at the end of the day, what she does is the main thing. Because a lot of times women will go on a date with you or hang out with you and say, oh, I'm not going to have sex with you. And the fact that they brought up sex means they're thinking about sex. And then they ended up fucking you. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't actually what she's necessarily saying. It's the actions that take place after all of what's been said. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that also too on that side of the spectrum. You see what I mean?
And I would add to that too, real quick. If she's willing to like, if she's willing to come out and pay for drinks, and she could roll.
Right.
If she's willing to assist in breaking the ice with bitches at the spot, she could roll.
Right.
He got bad bitches as friends and she bring them along for me to meet, she could roll.
Right, exactly. Like utilize,
like make sure she's doing something, not just because remember the whole chilling and conversing, that's you giving her a man's time, which is more valuable than any woman giving a woman's time to a man. You must remember that.
Exactly.
You have to have a practical use to you, my brother. If she has no practical use to you, she's only using your time.
Right.
Because there's bitches out there that will use, like straight up use your fucking time, straight up look you in the face, tell you, I will never fuck you. But hey, you want to go to that place over there? Looks cute. You want to go over there?
Right.
And because you're like, oh, she's cute. Let me just hang out with her. You take her over there. You hang out for 2 more fucking hours. You know, you still not going to smash.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So make sure there's a practical benefit, man. Don't just be chilling with these hoes and giving her that. Who said it? Non-sexual something.
Because Alan Roger Curry said it. Non-sexual attention. Facts.
Non-sexual attention. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's just, you know, before I've had that where, like you said, where I talk to girls like going out there, it's like, oh, you know, nothing's going to happen. But it was just like, you know what, I feel like getting out the house. And we're talking and conversating at the end of the night. So they're like, so do you live close or what? I'm like, I don't live that far. Follow me. And it's happened. So that's why I was asking some people to have those, even though they said they weren't looking for that. So now when girls are like, oh, just looking for instance, somebody to chat with, I'm just like, okay, what the hell? Go out and get a drink and see what happens. But I'm not going to be, well, let's hang out more if it's like not going to happen. I'm just like, all right, you know, it was cool. You know, have a good night.
Right. And that's the thing that's what's good about having game is that what guys don't understand is part of having that game is the feeling of the situation, feeling it out. That's when you feel the vibe to see where shit is going. You understand what I'm saying? And also you feel the vibe to see what a woman is actually saying beyond what she's saying. You understand what I'm saying? That's another thing that dudes got. Yeah, right. Because see, women like it's deeper than a lot of guys understand. Because I remember I had a guy ask me. He said this girl told him something. Right, I forgot exactly what it was, but he asked me, "What do you think that means?" And I said to him, I said, "Well, listen, I really can't necessarily tell you what that means because I don't know the context in what she said. I mean, the tone in which she said what she said. Because based off of the tone of what she said, it's going to mean 2 different things. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying, where a lot of times when, you know, the context and the tone of what's going on will tell you if a thing is about to go down or if it's not, or if she's showing interest or she's not, even though the actual words, you understand what I'm saying, may seem like on the surface she's not showing interest. You see what I mean? It's like, it's so crazy, but that's like deeper things that I probably got to do a Bad Boy membership on that just to like give dudes examples of what that is. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, a chick could be like actually trying to make it happen with you and then you miss it because you don't really understand the tone and the context of which things are being said and what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So, but
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely, as always, appreciate the information. And one thing, like you said, I've been approached before in clubs. Me and my boys just hanging out. Like, I'll have the glasses on, like Miles at night, had chains on. Girls come up to us like, "Oh, y'all got some party favors? I got some drugs." I'm not even into that stuff.
Right.
So if I did, I could only imagine what would have gone down those times. So that's why I'm like, man, that's why I always fuck with y'all, because you always come up with stuff that's happened to me in real life.
Right.
I'm like, yo, these dudes is like speaking my language.
Right. Exactly. That's how you know. That's how you know dudes understand the game. And that's how I see that you understand the game too, because you out there really seeing what it is in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate the call, my brother. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right.
Yo, man, don't you hate these chicks that fucking like take they profile pictures with a bunch of other bitches?
Uh-huh.
And they take almost every picture with a bunch of other bitches.
And you're like, who the fuck is this?
Right. And all the other bitches is better than them. And then that last picture is of them. And
right.
Oh, shit.
It's like, oh, you're with the whack one.
You're the whack one.
Yo, that shit is the worst.
You know what it is? Because they're hoping you just swipe. Just because, like, oh, it's a bunch of cute chicks.
Right, exactly.
And that one ugly one in the corner, which is actually her.
Exactly. Terrible. So let's go to 713 and 708 and 718. So 713 was popping. Who this?
Oh yes, sir. How you doing, Mr. Locario? How you doing, Miles? This is the monogamous player.
What up? What's going on with you, bro?
Pretty good. Now, this is the one thing I just want to chime in about this conversation, and this is real simple game that I've learned over the years. I think a lot of guys, when it comes to dating women and stuff, a lot of guys are taking women out on dates to places that they don't even want to go to. They're actually going out on dates for the women.
Right.
The way I go out on dates, especially when I was out here dating women, I live in Houston, right? Houston got a lot of different lounges, a lot of different hookah bars and stuff like that. I like restaurants and I like hookah bars and I like, other places like little ice cream shops and stuff, right? So I got about like 5 or 6 places that I like to go to and rotate, right?
Right.
And going to. So for example, if I go to the hookah bar, right? Even if I go to the hookah bar with a chick or by myself, hookah still costs $30. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So if a chick comes to me to the hookah bar, I'm necessarily not even spending more money. So when I'm trying to say the places that I do take chicks, I know the menus in and out. I know the prices in and out.
Right.
I know all of that in and out because when I invite a chick out, I don't mind paying for stuff and paying for the date because I'm inviting you out, but we're going to go somewhere that I'm familiar with, that I'm comfortable with.
Right.
And I want you basically coming out on a date to fill out my vibe. I'm not coming out on a date to fill out your vibe and to do what you want to do. Now, when we're dating and the situation is progressing and you're at that level, then cool. I'm a little bit more open to, okay, babe, what you want to do? Oh, you want to go to this restaurant? Cool. But if you just out here, especially like a first or second date, a girl should be out here going on a date where you want to go to. So, for example, if you want to go to a hookah bar or whatnot, then the girl need to come to the hookah bar.
Right.
I already know, y'all already talk about it. There's a lot of girls out here say, well, I don't smoke hookah. I don't do that. To me, for example, and also, Locario, even beyond that, beyond the places that I take women, right? It's just the act of me doing what I want to do. Regardless if a woman goes with me or not to the hookah bar tonight, I'm still going to go to the hookah bar.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if this chick go, chick A, chick B, chick C, chick D. I've actually had girls flake on me, chick A, and regardless, I didn't care because I was still going to the hookah bar. I just called up chick B.
Right.
And she was able to make it. Or if she wasn't able to make it, I just go to the hookah bar and then just, talk to another chick.
Exactly.
But what I'm trying to say is a lot of guys, like, for example, as they say allegedly, you already know the internet make up a lot of stuff, but allegedly, if James Harden did that, I know for a fact he didn't want to give Saweetie $100,000. You dig what I'm saying? So he's basically doing things that he don't want to do.
Right.
And that's simping. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how girls get entitled. Like, for example, Locario, I done had this happen to me a couple of times. I've been at spots where girls come up to me. I mean, one time, this spot, right? This girl came up to me. I was at this hookah bar. And all of a sudden, she started talking to me first. Oh, my God, you so cute. Oh, my God. Ooh, da-da-da. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just conversing with her and stuff like that. So we're going back and forth and stuff like that. So, I'm looking at her like, well, I'm going to see what's up with you since you all up on me, right? All of a sudden, guess what she asked me? Well, since I think you're cute and everything, would you mind buying me a drink? I looked at her and started laughing, and I'm like, no. I'm not about to buy you a drink. You know what she said? You know what she said? She said, for real? Like, she was like stunned that I said no. I said, no, I'm about to buy you a drink. I'm not. So, no. And one time I was at the strip club, right? So, at the strip club, like sometimes whenever you have a tab, you have to pay a certain amount for you to end the tab. So I think I had like a $20 limit that I had to spend, right? So at the strip club, they had like $2 shots and stuff like that. So me and my partner, we were ordering $2 shots, and the stripper that was
$20 minimum
and conversing with us, I asked her, did she want a drink? Which I was just gonna give her one of those $2 shots, right? You know what she told the waitress? She said, "No, I don't want a $2 shot. I want that Patron shot that costs $12."
Oh,
you want to get that for her? You know what I told her? I said, "No, I'm not going to get that for her. She can buy that herself. I'm ordering $2 shot. If I'm gonna drink a $2 shot, you want to drink a $2 shot.
Right.
I don't know you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You ain't my girl. So what are you talking about?" So that's what I'm saying. Like, but that same girl that I was talking about at first, right? That I denied at first. 20 minutes later, she was at the bar with another guy, juicing him up and everything. Guess what he did?
He
bought
bought
her a drink.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying.
So,
see, you see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm loving the stories, man, because it's showing you how these chicks will get down and how they'll try to take advantage of you. And if you allow them to do this shit, then you're going to end up losing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right. You're going to end up losing. Like, and another thing, Miles, I'm so glad that you answered that question a few days ago when I asked you, like, just going out and be around other women and just that energy, does it, basically has a positive effect on you back at home with your woman, right? And you answered it, and everything you were saying, that's what I experienced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I go out and stuff, as I say, I'm in a monogamous relationship, but I do have relationships with other women. But a lot of other women that I do have relationships still are women from my past. Some of them I had sex with, some of them I didn't, some of them I dated, some that but I still have a good companionship with them. So when I'm out with them, I'm not looking for sex or anything. And I think sometimes, and this is kind of like advanced game, I think sometimes when guys are so focused on sex, they don't get the whole experiences of women. Right. There are certain chapters in life to where it's not even about that. It's about the companionship that you have with these women. Like, I feel like if I was still trying to smash on every girl that I'm around, then I couldn't get the benefits of having them around at the capacity that I'm at. Like, for example, like, I have a ex that helped me get the job that I'm on because I'm a teacher and she's a principal. You dig what I'm saying? I have other chicks that, if they need a reference for a job, like another chick that I'm real cool with, we used to date back in the day, but we just cool. She's becoming a teacher. If she need a reference, I give her a reference. So when I'm out and about, it's more of the companionship and just the good connections that you can create with people. Because a lot of times outside of sex, you can learn so much from women and they can learn so much from you if you real in the game and they real in the game.
Right. Well, the thing is this. The thing is this is basically. I'm sorry. Oh no, I was going to say that what you're talking about too, and this is a very important piece of the puzzle. A lot of guys, the reason why they don't get those other experiences dealing with women is because, unfortunately, this is what a lot of guys do. Right. They'll get with girls.
Yes, sir.
And they'll like lie to them. They'll play a bunch of games. They'll do a bunch of shit. And a lot of times, and sometimes they'll get the pussy. And so after they get the pussy, then they keep it moving, but they was sort of doing the girl dirty. Right. And so what happens is they on that super pump and dump, fuck that hoe, I'm gonna just, keep it moving. And so when you're like that, you become unlikable to these women. So the women don't like you. Right. So then you don't get to benefit off the back end of the women you dealt with. Because see, what happens is that if you're dealing with a chick and you honestly like chicks at the end of the day, you could be a player, right? You could be a dude that's out here fucking a bunch of girls. If you keep it real with them and you honest with them, they're like, yeah, he a player, whatever, but I respect him because he was upfront about who the fuck he was. So now if you fuck that girl and even if like y'all stop communicating for a while, that chick still respects you to the point. So let's say, for example, like you said, she helped you get the job. The reason why she helped you get the job is because she liked you as a person. You see what I'm saying? And she liked you as a person because you was a cool dude throughout the whole interaction that you was dealing with her. So therefore, she's like, yo, yeah, I'll hit him up and see what's popping because she actually respects you. Versus if you would have got with her, lied to her, pretended you wanted to be something you wasn't, and then fucked her over and did a bunch of shit. You see what I'm saying? And she's like, man, fuck that nigga. You see what I mean? And that's the difference between guys who know how to play the game and understand the game and guys who are on, a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And also, Mr. Locario, I remember you were talking about a woman can play the trick of honesty on you, regardless if the woman is playing the trick of honesty or not. As a man, because it starts to end with the man, you still need to be honest anyway.
Exactly.
Even if she was playing the trick or not. regardless, you as a man, you're honest. Like, as I say, Mr. Locario, I done had women that fell out with me, but they came back as a better woman because I've always stayed honest and I always stayed on my square and I always stayed on my 10.
Right.
So this you being yourself, like I think a lot of times, and I remember I was in that position. I think a lot of times us guys, we're seeking to be cool in somebody else's frame when we have to realize that a woman is with me because of me, because of what I bring to the table. Like I feel like as people, and I deal with that sometimes, like we look at what's on the outside of us all the time rather than what's on the inside of us.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And like sometimes I have to think back, like, why did all these girls do respect me? You dig what I'm saying? It's not about the clothes that I wear or what I'm doing on the outside. No, it's about what's inside of me. And as you always say, the truth is inside you, man. And once the truth is inside you, it's undeniable. Regardless if you were talking to a girl or not talking to a girl. You dig what I'm saying? Like, as I say, Mr. Locario, a lot of these women, they got kids like me. They married. They got, you know what I'm saying? But whenever we see each other, we connect and stuff. It's still that mutual respect because they know the man that I am. You dig what I'm saying?
That's
and on the
shit.
back in my mind, I know for a fact that if I was single and they were single, they would, you know what I'm saying? That door would still be open in a lot of cases. You see what I'm saying? But it's just me respecting their situation and also respecting my situation. But at the same time, we can still benefit as, you know, companions or friends or associates or just people that just respect each other in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit though. That's some real shit.
It goes deep, man.
That's some real shit, man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling in and dropping that game on us because I think that's one of the things that is missing in this space where, you know, dudes just always be on some shit where, because you got a lot of dudes out there that just kind of like, you know, they got this disdain for women just in general because of all the bullshit that's been happening to them. So then they start playing the game in this way where they're trying to just get back at the chicks. You know what I mean? But yo, chill, man. I appreciate the call, my brother. We got the phone lines just lighting up like crazy. We got to get a few more of these, but man, appreciate you calling in, my brother. I'm a holla.
Yes, sir.
Peace. But yeah, what he's saying is true though. It's like, yo, there's a lot of motherfuckers that's like, they're so like angry about their past with women, and then their game is I'm getting revenge. It ain't about like actually like doing something productive or finding a chick that could be a part of the program or actually trying to get a family or, you know, hooking up with some girls they like. It's like, I'ma destroy these bitches. You understand?
Right. They pump and dump out of spite.
Right, exactly.
Like a bitch.
You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Let me tell a story real quick. So you remember that chick that I matched with, and you know, I was trying to get this date set up,
right?
And then I told her that actually I did set up the date. Told her that I like dresses. Then she told me to cash app her money for a dress since I like dresses,
right?
And I said, you know, tell me that you're joking, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, she flaked.
Right.
Sorry, I can't make it tomorrow. Can we do Friday? I'm like, nah, I got plans Friday.
Right.
You understand? What's up with the weekend? Oh, I can't do it this weekend. My son, it's my son's birthday. Yo, these chicks, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So let's go to 708. 708, what's popping? Who this?
Locario, Miles, what's good, my brothers? What's happening?
What up?
Chilling.
Did you Darius from Chicago.
What up? Did you donate?
Man.
Oh yeah, for sure. You already know.
Yes, sir. So what's going on?
So I tuned in today and I actually have a question in relation to the topic. So I remember you dropped a video one day and you talked about a guy named Eddie Fuse, and you posted a comment that he made on Facebook one day in regards to your conversation is currency. And so in OG, me and him was just chopping it up the other day. And one of the comments that he made is that a lot of guys feel the need, even when they have, you know, girlfriends or whatever, or they're dating someone, they feel the need to constantly entertain the conversation beyond necessary, and they talk too much. Right? You know, so my question to you and Miles is, how do you find that sweet spot in knowing that you're not giving too much currency? Even if you've been with this person, even if you've been with the woman for a while, Because, you know, after a while it gets dry, you know, you stay on the phone, you only can talk about so much. And you guys may be like, it may be like that awkward silence that guys.
What phone?
Like, how do you overcome that? And how do you find that?
Ho. Hello. So I'm saying stay on what phone? What you talking about? You be talking to these chicks?
No. No, not me. I said like me and a friend of mine, we was just chopping it up, and the context of the conversation was in relation to this topic.
Right.
I'm saying that Locario, you know, made a comment that Eddie Fuse said one day, which is guys feel the need to extend the conversations more than what they need to. And a common thing, even what I notice with my friends is they'll like, you know, stay on the phone like a pretty long time with their girlfriends or whatever. And after a while, you know, the conversation gets dry and it may be like that awkward silence. So my question is, how do you overcome that? And how do you know when you hit that sweet spot in that conversation? So basically, you know, like.
Well, go ahead, Miles. You go first.
I was just gonna say, like, look, man. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a sweet spot. There's no such thing as a rule of thumb or anything. It's all up to you. You understand the point? The point of the matter. We had a whole show on this the other day. Is meaning that talking about staying focused on what you want. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, when you're talking to a girl and you've let her know what you want and what you require, or you've at least set a date, you understand? The conversation is over. The conversation is over. The only other thing that you need to do is for her to meet you on a date when you see her face to face. And then even when you're on a date face to face, right? You feel her out. Once you realize where she's at, where it's like, all right, I'm interested in getting to know more, or I'm done with this chick, or I realize that I'm not really feeling her, or she's not really feeling me. It's over. Once you're aware and you're paying attention to what you want, that you decide when to cut the shit off, bro. I was on a date last night. I met the girl at 9:00, and the date was over at 10.
Right.
You understand? We sat, we had 2 drinks, we talked, and I said, hey, so let me walk you to your car.
Right.
And then on the way to the car, we stopped by the car, we kissed and made out for a little bit. And then I said, I said, you got any free time next week? And she was like, yeah. I said, all right, I'm gonna holler at you so we can hang out next week. Said, and then I said, text me when you get home. And then that's it. Hello?
Right. But to give more, hello?
Yeah,
I was saying to give more clarity of the conversation. So, for example, you and your girl that you've been with for almost nearly 2 decades, right?
Right.
So how do you find, what I'm saying is that, like, 18 years is a long time. And I can imagine you guys have talked about everything already.
Right.
So how do you find, how do you keep the conversation interesting, basically, without overextending it and without trying too hard? Because
yo, stop for a second. Calm down. Like, you're overextending the conversation right fucking now. Like, you need to calm down and realize that the only thing that matters is what you're focused on. You know how much time sometimes me and my chick don't say nothing for hours. We be in the house together, or we be out on a date, or we be out driving somewhere. Nothing is said.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Because I'm not trying, bro. That's the point I'm trying to make to you. There's no trying. Who you are. If she's not fucking with you, then she's not fucking with you. You don't have to extend no conversation to impress no bitch. I'm telling you, you don't have to.
On top of that, if this is your girlfriend,
right,
you're talking to, right?
No, this isn't a personal reference.
No, I'm saying in general. I'm saying because you're talking about the context of a girlfriend, correct? Right. So what I'm saying is
for years, for example.
Right. So what I'm saying is that if you're with someone for years and this is your girlfriend, right? At this point, you should know how your girlfriend is in relation to, like, you should know your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? And your girl should know you. So if you're in a situation where, you know, you're like, you know, I don't feel like talking right now. You understand what I'm saying? You're just not going to talk right now. You understand? If you're on the phone with your girl and you're like, okay, I need to go do something else. Yo, listen, babe, I'm gonna holler at you later.
See, look. See what April put? April is a confident and healthy woman,
right,
with a man in her life. You look what she put.
She said it's okay to have comfortable silence. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I think you're thinking too much about because you're equating it to, and also this is the thing that you're equating it to, which is two different things. The thing that Eddie Fuse said and that I agreed with is when he's talking about how your attention is currency, right?
Right.
But what we're talking about in that context is attention to a woman that you don't really know like that. If she's my girl, do you understand what I'm saying? She can have my attention because she's my girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's my woman. Like, she's already passed the fucking test. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's already went through the shit.
And even then, we still have comfortable silence.
Exactly. Right.
Even then.
Right. But mainly just talking about like the actual like people from, you know, that you just meet. But go ahead.
No. I was just saying, I've never heard of it put that way before. Comfortable silence. That's pretty dope.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you just got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you're thinking way too much, you know what I'm saying, on this situation. Because if it's your girl, it's whatever. See, this is what I tell you guys. This is why I tell you guys to wait 12 to 18 months before a woman's your girlfriend. Because what happens is, and what you're basically saying is that once you're my girl or my wife or whatever it is, you get more access to me. You know what I'm saying? Versus if when we first meet, you get little to no access to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to April MC in the chat. Yes, you are dope. Yes.
Facts, April. Exactly. She's dope. But that's the thing, you get little so when we're saying that the attention is currency, if I just meet a woman last week, I'm not going to be talking to her on the phone all day. I'm not going to be texting her back and forth. I'm not going to be, you know, asking her how her day was. I'm not going to be doing none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So now if me and her get together and we hook up and then things is cool and we continue to hook up and then we start seeing each other a little more and then a year goes by, a year and a half goes by, and then she ended up being my girl, then she could talk to me on the phone for a half an hour or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? And we could have a conversation and I could talk about her hopes and dreams and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then even in that, you can still have that silence where you be in the spot with your girl. You understand? And y'all not even talking to each other. Y'all just chilling on the couch on the phone, just looking at fucking Instagram or some shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. You see what I mean?
But caller, I want to ask you, what's the other side? Like, what are you concerned about as far as the connection or relating to the female? Like, what's the true motivation for asking this question? And shout out to K Zaggin in the chat.
That is the true motivation. No, friends and I will literally have conversations about this, and I'd come back since I usually call on air and ask you guys' opinion and thoughts processes on the matter. Now, admittedly, in the past, I was guilty as far as like, quote unquote, trying too hard and trying to extend conversation for the sake of not coming off as boring. Like not entertaining or dry or like, you know, not that social and whatnot in the past.
Right.
But the motivation for this conversation was literally, you know, about, you know, I was literally talking to a friend of mine, an older friend of mine or whatever. And I wanted to get you guys' thought process on it. That's all.
All right. Well, cool, man. Well, that's what I'm saying. Just don't, you know,
and because it was in relation to the topic, what I thought, like as far as, Eddie Fuse, I thought he meant the context of attention, meaning overall, not just women who you were dating.
No, and this is what you got to understand about attention.
You've been chopping it up with a while.
And this is what you got
to
right. And this is what you got to understand about attention. The attention, right? You can't. And this is not even just with attention, but I should say this. Y'all have to understand context when we talk about game, because I think a lot of times people take things out of context and then it confuses people. You understand? So when the certain, so when he was saying that quote, and in which I agreed with, the context was women that you just start fucking with, not women who are your girlfriends or wives or women you've been with for a long period of time. You understand? That what he said does not it doesn't really relate to that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand the context, because then now what's going to happen is you're gonna be like, man, I'm with my girl and we've been together for 6 years and I shouldn't be giving her all this attention. You know what I mean? And she's gonna be like, yo, why this motherfucker ain't talking to me anymore? You understand? And then you ruin your fucking relationship because you ain't giving your girl no attention. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand the context of what it is. And to put it simply, when it comes to this specific thing, I always say it like this. The less amount of time you've known her, right? The less attention she gets. The more you've known her, the more attention she gets. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. So you just got to think about it that way, right? So I appreciate the call, my brother.
Uh-huh.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you. So let's go to my bad. I think I cut him off real quick. Let's go to 718, then 240, then 513.
He'll be all right.
718. What's going on?
Yo, Locario Miles, what's going on? It's me, Moses. I donated, man.
Moses,
what's going on?
Moses parked them legs like how Moses parked the sea. You feel?
Right. So what's going on with you, Moses? What's good?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I think it was two callers. The second caller before this last caller. I was just about to say what he said because I kind of went through the same thing, where a woman was trying to, she's trying to basically think that I'm stupid enough to become a beta male simp to her by her asking me to buy her things or for me to get her pussy. I got to do this and do that. You understand? But I said no, and then she tried to shame me. But I'm talking about a different chick. Now, what this chick did was that I happened to see her walking, and then she had a dude next to her, right? And then she said, "Oh, you see this dude right here? This dude is better than me." I said, "Okay, if you want to hang out with him, that's cool." You understand? Oh, this guy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Moses, come on, man.
I'm not lying, man. I got proof right here, man. I got proof.
Yo, Moses, how do you come?
I'm not lying, man. I'm serious.
Like, Moses, you always getting into these stories, bro. Like, you got, like, how exciting is your life?
But it's exciting to me because I just be dumping chicks that bullshit. That's all. But
okay,
I wanted to comment on what y'all was talking about anyway, right? Based off James Harden doing that, which I never knew that he did that.
Allegedly.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, that goes to show that to all the look, money, status guys, man, that you could be a millionaire and still not have game. Money means shit.
Exactly.
Money, first of all.
Facts. Good point, Moses. You have any more questions?
Nah. I just want to.
Have you finished the Game Kings documentary?
I told Locario I finished it, but I'm gonna replay it again so I could just keep until it sinks in my head, just to be real about it.
Right.
All right, cool. Well, Moses, man, we appreciate the call, my brother. That's what's up. Let's go to 240, then 513. 240, what's going on?
Yo, Locario Miles. Shout out to you guys, bro.
What up?
Derek calling from Maryland.
What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah. Yes, I did on PayPal.
That's what's up. What's going on?
Yeah, so I saw this cringeworthy video some time ago. Well, it's a recent video from Fresh and Fit podcast, and they were interviewing somebody. I won't mention his name, but he's very well revered in the manosphere, and he was talking about, whenever he goes to or whenever he's going for networking events, he hired a call girl, an escort, paid her $1,500 or something like that, just so he could look good to other men and get what he wants. What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, if that's his game, then that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how he wants to do it, then that's how he does it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but he
like what's his
attractive and high value person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that my question is if and you know, a lot of people agreed with what he was saying, and they were like, as long as you have a beautiful woman and eye candy by your arms, and I mean an eye candy and arm candy, that you actually get the respect that you desire from men, and they, you know, they connect. And I found it really strange, because a lot of people were, you know, in tune with what he was saying, and I thought I would just seek your opinion of that.
Well, the thing is this: you got to understand what game is. Like if you watch the Game Kings documentary, I talk about game is basically a strategy to get what you want. So if that strategy gets that person what they want, then it works for them, and that's their game. You understand what I'm saying? Now, would I do it personally? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? But that's just depending on, you know, people are different. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, his strategy was to get a hot girl to come to some event so he could meet some high profile businessman and try to have a conversation with him and then get some shit popping, right? So then he was like, let me pay for this escort so she could look bad, and then the dude that's in there could see me with a bad chick, and that'll probably get his attention, and I start talking to him or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So if that works for him, then hey, that works for him. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that.
Okay, but
game within itself literally is just strategy. So whatever your strategy is, and if it works for you, then cool. But the thing is, at the end of the day, though, is that you have to be able to be comfortable and live with the strategy that you're doing. Now, again, like I wouldn't do it. You feel what I'm saying? That's, you see what I mean? Like that's the strategy that I would do. You see what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I found it really cringeworthy because he admitted to saying that one of the men in the event recognized the girl that he hired, and actually told him that she's a good one.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because if that's the case, the guy in the event also does the same thing he does, which would make it to where that guy and him would have something in common, which would make it to where they could have that conversation and relate, which would make it easier for them to build that rapport to get what he wants. You see what I'm saying? So, right. So essentially that could work for that person in that context. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Now that's what I'm saying. Now, see, again, like I said, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Because that's not the style of game that I, you know, do or I'm comfortable doing, because I don't want to hire no chick to be with me. I would just get a chick. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'll just get a hot chick off of me, not really having to like, you know, pay for an escort. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand.
So, you know.
Well, that's cool. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. You guys are the truth. I don't go a day without watching you guys because you guys have a lot of real content, like real content. So keep doing what you do. Peace.
All right, brother. I'm gonna holler at you.
Thanks, bro.
All right. So let's go to 513. 513 was popping. Who this?
What is up, Locario? What is up, Miles? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yes, I did donate $10. Cash app.
Appreciate it. What's going on with you?
Yes, first I want to say thank you so much to Miles for just giving me some game Wednesday night. We did some coaching, me and him. Shout out to Miles. Thank you so much, brother.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was a good session, man. We did a lot of good work on that.
Yes, we did. Most definitely. Well, there's a question that I did not get to. Maybe you guys can add on to it. So when you charge a girl to the game and she contacts you, what is really going on there?
You said if you charge it to the game and then she contacts you?
Yes, he recontacts you.
Well, what's the context? Like what happened?
Okay. I charged this girl to the game, right? Then she DM'd me on Instagram. then I basically talked to her, and I told her to meet me at the park Tuesday, right? We met at the park, and we started talking.
Wait, hold on. Stop a second. So you say you charged it to the game, and then you told her to meet you at a park?
No. What happened was this. Here, I'm going to make myself super clear.
Okay.
What happened was this. She DM'd me on Instagram, right? She sent me a personal message on Instagram, right? Then I told her to call me, right? Then I talked to her, and I said to her, I'm not talking to you for no reason. I got to get a benefit out of this. And she agreed, right? So the next step I did was, meet me at the park, and she did. All right. So we sat on the bench. I started flirting with her and all that stuff, and things escalated. And I'm wondering in the back of my mind, like, wait a minute, you had nothing to do with me about 4 weeks ago, but here we are. See what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm confused. So, because Miles, you understand what he's saying? Because I'm confused. Because
I want to know what happened the first go around. Like,
because
what happened before you charged it to the game?
What did she do that made you charge her? That's what I'm like. What's going on? So take us to the beginning.
Oh, okay. So you guys want me to start all the way?
Yes,
all the way,
yeah. Because I need to know what the fuck happened, bro.
Beginning.
You told we got to tell us.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Right.
I have a tendency to do
like,
that.
where'd you meet this girl? What happened? Right. Go ahead.
Okay. My bad, y'all. Sorry, chat. Apologize. What happened was this. I told her what I was down to do. She wasn't comfortable with it, right?
Wait, what? Hold on, wait, stop.
Right,
cool. We need details.
Cool.
Where'd you meet this woman?
Online.
Okay, what site?
Facebook dating.
Okay. So Facebook dating, and then what'd you say to her?
Okay. The first time we met up in person, right? And how the date ended, she wasn't comfortable doing what I wanted her to do, right? So I was like, all right, cool. So
what'd you want her to do?
Went on with my life.
What'd you want her to do?
Okay.
I need details.
Remember, like Miles knows, I need
everybody else need to know. Go ahead.
Wednesday. Yeah, breast worship stuff, right?
Okay.
So she wasn't comfortable with that, right? Okay. So about 3 or 4 weeks later, I get a message from her saying, "Hey, what's up?" You know how females do, right? So I contact her on the phone, Instagram phone, talk to her and say, "Hey, I'm not talking to you for no reason," right? Then she said, she agreed with me, right? Then I said to her, all right, if you really want what I want, meet me here at the park, right? And she did.
Okay.
She met me there, and we started talking. I started flirting with her, and things escalated.
Okay.
Basically.
And what happened when they escalated?
And short term, she was basically grabbing my dick in public.
Okay.
No lie, bro.
All right.
I'm not lying.
All right.
But yeah, we went back to the car and things escalated more, and stuff like that.
Wait, did you smash though?
So no. I'm meeting her tomorrow. I'm meeting her.
You at least get to do the thing that you like to do. Did you get to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. At least we got that. Jeez.
Not only that, like she kept on stroking my cock in the car. But anywho, that's a different story.
So where's this charging her to the game and all that shit come in? Like what's going on? So when did you charge her?
Oh, when?
Yeah.
When did I charge her?
Yeah.
Well, it was from the first time because she wasn't comfortable doing the things that I wanted her to do. And I said, all right, cool, right? So I went on with my life, did my thing, and she recontacted me on Instagram.
Okay, and so now, so hold on, I want to get caught up. So now, y'all went in the park, she touched you, and y'all did all that stuff. And so now, what's going on now? Like, what's the issue now?
there is no issue. I just wanted to know, when you charge chicks to the game, right? Then all of a sudden they have a change of heart. Now they want to do what you wanted to do now. See what I'm saying?
But wait, I want to clear something up. You say you charged her to the game. How did you charge her to the game? Did you just stop talking to her, or did you say, don't call me no more, fuck you? Like what? Like what did you do?
Right.
To charge her to the game. Like what do you mean?
Okay. She sent me a text stating that, hey, I'm not comfortable.
Right. Okay. And then you said,
I didn't respond at all. I just deleted it.
You just left it. You just left it like that.
Come again?
You just left it like that. You didn't say anything else to her.
Nothing.
And then she hollered at you recently, and then I did the park thing. She stroked your cock. Then you took it back to the spot. You did the thing you like to do, and she stroked your cock in the car, and that's it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And you're asking, what's the deal with that? I mean, there's no deal. There's no issue. It happens sometimes because remember, we're dealing with emotional creatures who want to do what they feel like doing when they feel like doing it. And the thing that you like to do with the breasts is something that she may have said to herself, you know what? Let me try this guy out because I'm probably, none of my matches panned out this week, or nobody's asking me out for a date this week. And that other guy, it didn't end on a bad note. It's just that she said she wasn't comfortable, and then you never replied.
Right.
So she waited until she was comfortable and hollered at you. That's all.
Exactly. Because
there's nothing more to it than that, really.
Also, it wasn't like you actually said to her, "Don't call me."
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You just stopped replying. So in her mind, she's like, "Well, let me see what's up with this dude." So that's all that happened.
Oh, okay.
and overall, you did the right thing too, because you since y'all never actually met up before, you met her at the park before going back to the house. So that's a good thing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why we tell you guys that when, as far as charging chicks to the game, it doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be anything what's the word?
Like you're talking about like a final thing, like
right. It doesn't need to be anything malicious. It doesn't need to be anything like you see, because in this context, nothing actually happened.
Right.
So the charge wasn't really like a charge, like
a soft charge. It was like
that's a soft charge, exactly. Like sometimes when we talk about charging bitches to the game, it's like you took a girl out and then she fucking disrespected you or threw a drink in your face or did some crazy shit, and you looking at her like, okay,
you're done.
You're done, bitch. Like you're done.
Right.
That's charging. You understand? But what you're talking about is, you tried to make something happen, and then you just left it on. You just left it on red. And
right. That's allowed. Right.
Yeah, you left it on red, and then she circled back around. That's all. So that was more of a soft charge, if anything. It wasn't really like oh yeah, fuck you, bitch. Like you don't want to come to my crib and do what I want to do. Then you can eat a dick.
Right.
And I hope you fucking get hit by a bus and die. Like no, like no, nothing like that happened. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a soft charge. Like you let it ride, which is what you were supposed to do because nothing actually happened. You understand?
Right. Get it?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, man.
All right, cool. Yes.
That's all. So I
apologize.
Don't apologize, bro. Don't apologize. You wanted clarity on the situation and you got it. No problem. It's no problem.
I think K-Zaggin said it perfectly. He said he ignored her. That's not charging.
Yeah, that's basically giving a bitch time. Like you gave her time.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when you do that, a lot of chicks don't come back around.
Right.
You understand? And that's cool too. But you gave her time. You gave her time to think because again, like even with the I think 2 callers ago where he was like, yo, how do you know if you given enough conversation, if you've given enough this, and if you extended the conversation long enough to
right.
Like look at this example. He hollered at her, tell her what he wanted her to do. She hit him back talking about I'm not comfortable. He left it alone. No more conversation.
Exactly.
It's done. And then look what happened. She circled back around because she actually was interested. I'm gonna tell all y'all niggas this for that something that y'all should know when dealing with females. A female is always ready to say no.
Exactly. Facts.
Always.
Facts. That's the default.
My nigga.
That's
Locario, do you remember this? Do you remember how we used to fucking like
Right.
purposely just fucking like just fuck with bitches?
Bro. We're gonna get to, but go ahead, Miles. You saying?
And like they would drop something and we would go and try to give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they would be like, no, I'm not interested. I'm like, no, bitch, you dropped something.
Right.
Like we would purposely like do this, like do these experiments in the street in New York back in the day when we was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And like I remember, you remember that one time you went to say what's up to a chick that we knew.
Right.
Like we actually did fucking photo shoots and shit with this bitch.
Right.
And we just went up to say what's up, and the bitch was like, no, I'm not interested.
Right.
Chicks are always ready to say no, but when you give them time, like when you don't sweat it, because here's the thing, what happened with a lot of y'all dudes, a bitch will say no, and y'all take that shit to heart.
Right, and y'all sweat the shit, and y'all make a big fucking deal out of it, you know?
Yeah, and then she will never speak to you again. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But when a bitch say no, just, all right, bitch, you good? Like, no problem. You feel me?
Right.
What my man did. She said, oh, I'm not interested. He just left it on red.
Exactly.
Like, all right, you cool. I got, and then he went on to go holler at other broads and do what he was doing, mind his own business, live his own life. Now she come talking about, hey, remember that thing you were talking about?
Right.
I feel like I'm kind of interested in doing it now. Are you still available? All right, bitch, meet me at the park.
That's really all you need to do with women, because women generally come around. You know why women generally come around? I'm going to tell you guys a secret as to why women come around. It's because of this. And don't tell nobody I told y'all this, but this is why when you fuck with a chick and then shit don't really work out and you just leave it and she come back around, she's coming back around because the other nigga stopped fucking with her. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens. The other nigga stopped fucking with her. So she's like, let me go back to the other dudes that was trying to holler, but I was being so goofy that I fucked it up. So let me go back to them. Oh, let me call that other dude that was, you see what I'm saying? So she's like, oh yeah, that other guy that left me on red after I said that stupid emotional shit. Let me call him back. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Yo, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all be fronting on some of these cats, like Chris Long, that dude that just called in.
Right.
That dude be getting busy.
Exactly.
He's just one of them niggas that overthink everything.
Mm-hmm.
He always want to ask questions and shit. But that nigga, he's a musician. He be meeting mad bitches. He gets busy.
Right.
Like his thing is that he has like a special like little quirk that he likes that a lot of chicks are not like too comfortable with initially. But overall, that nigga gets busy. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's been on the Bad Boy membership for a minute too. So,
right. And see, the thing is, guys, you got to understand in 503, we're going to get to you in a second. The thing you got to understand is that when the chick comes back, right, you always direct her to the penis. You understand what I'm saying? So if a chick hits you back, like let's say in that situation, like what you don't want to do, and see, this is the thing. At least he was getting sexual with her. I would have not took her to the park. I'd have just sort of come straight to the crib. But you understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to direct them to the penis. So a lot of times when a chick hits you back, y'all be like, oh, let's go on another date. No dates. You direct them to the penis.
No, but see, in that particular situation, since they never actually met up before.
Oh, they never met up before? I thought you said they met up.
Nah, they never actually met up before. He was trying to set it up.
Right.
And then she fronted. You feel me? So that's why it was good that he took her to the park.
Right.
Just in case she was crazy.
Right. I thought he said he went out with her before.
Nah,
okay.
They never did anything. That's a good.
Have you guys actually went out with the girl before?
Right.
And then you leave her ass on red, and then she come back to you a month later or something, straight to the cock. You know?
Yo, you ever watch It's Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
the scumbag brother, he does that move where he puts his hand over a bitch's head.
Right.
Forces her. Yeah. He puts his hand over the bitch's dome like this and just
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Because trust me, the reason why she's coming back, that's the only reason any chick comes back. Is her options are dried up at that moment. You know what I'm saying? That and she needs some comfort food. You feel me? So let's go to 503. 503 was popping. Who this?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, chat room? I have a question for you guys.
Hold on. Did you donate?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh,
this sound like sushi with no accent? That's what this sounds like.
Where do I go? Where do I go for that?
Listen, are you watching this on YouTube?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
it's
you
on
see
the link. I'm already clicking on it right now.
Okay, cool. So what's your question? Go ahead. What's your question?
My question was, so I was talking to this girl through Facebook, and I was actually putting a lot of thought into me messaging her, and I don't know what happened. I think she found a liking to me. We met, and she was really like attentive and like into me, and it seemed like, but she did say that she wanted to be only friends, but somehow she would find herself in the same bed as myself later at night.
What? Find herself in the same bed as myself? What? Like y'all got into bed together? Is that what you mean?
No, she would find herself on the bed with me. We would get she got a room 3 times, right? She bought a room for us, and those 3 times somehow she found herself at the end of the day laying next.
Wait, she rented a room. Lying. She rented a room, and then she invited you to be in the room.
She got us both a room, but she wanted to be friends, and she said she wanted to get 2 beds, but somehow wound up in my bed. And when we wound up together in the same bed, I would wake up with her ass on my cock, and she would like push her ass on my cock.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Bro, why you calling up trolling, man? Come on, man.
And then what happened was
bro.
Continue. And then what happened? And then
do you want me to just push the button? Just tell me, just say push the button.
All right, I'm done.
All right. I love it. I love it. Nigga said, all right, I'm done. Shout out to that nigga. That was the real ass troll nigga right there. He was like, all right, I'm done. I'm good.
Man.
I got my troll fix for the day.
Right. So,
are there any other calls?
No, we ain't got no calls right now. So guys, put a Q in the chat if you got a question, or call up 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. We'll probably go another like 20 minutes and then we're gonna head up out of here.
There was a few questions, but I don't know how far back we could go to see.
Right, that's crazy. But yeah, that's man.
If you had a question, copy paste that shit so we can see it current.
Right. So put a Q in the chat, and we will get that shit going. But this dude, he called in. Sounded mad.
He sound like sushi though.
Right.
He sound just like he got the same fucking cadence and voice as Sushi, but without the fucked up accent. Might be him. Sushi might be a whole troll. Yo, I'm telling you.
You never know. He's gonna be a nigga doing a bunch of voices and shit. Let's go to 956. 956, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? How big?
Shut the fuck up.
This nigga.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
He heard some troll shit and he was like, "Oh, let me call in now." So I
got excited. He got excited.
Oh, they're allowing the trolls to talk. Okay, let me go.
Exactly. You got to get more creative with your trolling, bro. Got to get more creative with your
question. There you go.
All right, it says, and 401, we're going to get to you in a second. It says, how would an alpha male handle housework like cleaning, washing with his girlfriend? Does the work have to be shared? Does she do more housework than I do? Do I have to do any housework at all? That's a funny ass question.
Man, I don't know. Wow, that's crazy.
That's a funny ass question. Because look, this is what you got to understand, bro. Your relationships are always going to be how you orchestrate it or organize it.
Right.
Now, this is the funny part about this though, is that when you're in a relationship, let's say you in a long-term relationship, you live with your girlfriend or whatever, you live with your wife, whatever, right? And y'all share a house and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how you orchestrate your shit, it could be a thing where it's like you never do none of that shit. You understand? And she does all that shit. Now you have a situation where, you know, y'all switch off and you do, you know, back and forth. You understand? But again, at the end of the day, it's really how you orchestrate your situation. The thing is that a lot of times when you're in a relationship, right, in order for most relationships to work, you have to have some, you're probably going to have some beta traits. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, it's almost damn near impossible to be in a long-term relationship with a woman and you're like just completely on some alpha male shit all day. Meaning like, because, you know, naturally you don't want to do none of that shit. You understand? Matter of fact, if we're going to keep it real, see, in order for you to be in a relationship with a woman, you have to like her beyond her vagina. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh shit, get into it, son.
You got to like her for more than her vagina, because the thing is that the other things about the woman, see, let me tell you guys something. This is going to sound fucked up, but it's true. The reason why it's hard for women to keep men in general, you understand, and why so many single women and men just want to have sex with them and keep it pushing, is because to us, maybe not to, you know, maybe not like objectively, but to us men generally, women are annoying as fuck. So you have to be able to love a woman to put up with the annoying shit they do. And part of some of the annoying shit that they'll do is wanting you to, you know, help them with the housework and all this other shit. But you're looking at her like, yo, you do that women shit. I don't want to do that woman shit. Go do your woman shit. But she wants you to participate. She thinks it's 50-50 and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So now, if you're, and shout out to Alan Roger Craig, because I totally like the way he broke down what he says is you have alpha males, then alpha males with beta traits, and then beta males with alpha traits, and then total beta males. And usually guys in relationships, they're alpha males with beta traits. Why you're able to relate to your woman and do certain things like that in order to make shit, you know, continue. But if you're a total alpha male and your woman's like, yo, you know, can you wash some dishes? I'm looking at her like, bitch, fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? And so that could cause a lot of you know, nonsense in your relationship. But let's go to 404 and then we'll answer this question in a minute. Let's go to 404. What's popping? What is?
Good evening, gentlemen. It's Bobby calling from Atlanta.
Oh Lord, here we go.
No, let him play. I want to hear this shit. He sounds exciting.
I was dead, didn't you? But no, back from the grave on you bitch ass niggas. It's been a long time. How you doing, Locario? How you doing, Miles?
How you doing there, buddy?
What's going on?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm God to these trolls. You let them know I'm the original. I'm the first and the last. I'm a warrior king when it comes to trolls. God damn it. Miles, question. Do you make love with your sunglasses on?
Actually, I do. I was just fucking earlier with my sunglasses on. That's facts. That's no fucking cap.
What's going on with your eye situation? You need laser surgery? What's going on there, Miles?
Nah, these are prescription sunglasses, and they're polarized, and it's just a comfortable register of light getting into my eyes. So I like keeping them on.
I'll cash out you $100 again. Take off your sunglasses right now, my nigga.
I just took them off. Are you not watching? Yo, send the Cash App. I'll take it off. Send the Cash App though.
Yo,
if you send the Cash App, I'll take it off again. See, look.
That was Bobby MGTOW. That nigga's a legend troll. That nigga's he's been trolling these YouTube streets for a minute.
Hold up. Why niggas always want to see my eyes? Isn't the shit that I say real enough? Y'all niggas, a lot of y'all niggas on some homoerotic shit, nigga. Y'all want to stare into a nigga's eyes? Come on. All right, this is your chance. This is your chance.
Yeah, stupid. Oh man. Oh man. Shout out to Bobby McTowell, yo. That nigga.
Yo, I swear on everything I love. I was smashing earlier and I had the shades on, my nigga.
Right.
What? Nigga.
That nigga said, do you make love with your shades on?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, let's go to 401. 401, what's popping? Who this?
Hello.
What up? What's going on?
What up?
So you know.
What up? Who's this?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's good?
You got a question? What's up?
Okay, no. 1 second.
Nigga, did you donate?
You know, so
first of all, hold on. Did you donate?
Yeah, I did donate.
Appreciate it. All right, so what's going on? What's going on?
So basically, like, I'm pissed off right now, bro. Like, this is like way too many flakes I'm having. Like, I'm about to just, I don't know what to do, man. I'm about to just get on my grind, get in the gym, not even focus on women, because, like, I'm wasting my time getting haircuts, like, getting an outfit.
Wait. Stop. Almost choked. Hold on. You just said you're wasting your time getting haircuts? Is that what you just said?
Well, yeah. Get, like,
wait. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, because you pissed and all that, right? So let's break that part down. So you telling me that if bitches wasn't around, you wouldn't get a fucking haircut?
If I wasn't going on a date, yeah, I wouldn't get one.
So you only get a haircut to go on dates?
Well, to get fly, like for special occasions, like dates or
wait. So you only wait. Stop. So you only get fly for special occasions?
Yeah, I only get fly. Yeah.
This is why you're getting flaked on, nigga. This is why you get no pussy, B. This is why you don't get what you want out of life, because you only do shit on a conditional basis. You're not doing what you're supposed to do as a man because it's what you really want to do and what you need to do. You're a fucking man. You need to get haircuts frequently. You're a fucking man. You need to be fly every day.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is you doing? What are you talking about? You think I keep my head shaved and my fucking lineup and my shades and my fucking accessories and my clothes fly for a bitch? Fuck is wrong with you?
See, fucking 2 Chainz said him and his niggas get fly just to sit in the living room. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's why I'm getting flaked on.
That's exactly why. It's your energy, my nigga. And here's why you're so pissed off. It has nothing to do with the flakes. The reason why you're pissed off is because you think that you're doing all these things and you're only doing them for the date. But when the date doesn't happen, you don't see the value in doing any of those things. So it pisses you off. If you was the type of nigga that realized, hey, I'm going to get haircuts all the time. I'm going to go to the gym all the time. I'm going to be fly all the time. You would attract bitches, no problem. But because you're doing these things for an additional reason and not because you really want to, you're losing, bro. Don't you get that?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I don't want to get fly all the time. I don't want to get a haircut all the time.
Well, sit your ugly ass in the house then. Sit your non-fly ass in the house. Because nobody wants to hang out with a nigga that don't want to be fly, bruh. Like you want some monk bum ass shit? You just trying to be a bum?
No, you're getting it mixed up. When I'm getting into interactions with girls, I'm fly. Like either that's online or when I go out, like I'm getting the numbers, whatever. But when it's time to meet up and go on a date, they're flaking.
And so you said, hold on. So you said you was gonna start doing what now?
And so I was about to just stop the online, like stop the Tinder, the Instagram DMs, and because that's what I'm mostly getting flaked on is the Instagram DMs. Like they see my pictures, I got like professional pictures on there. Like I have like good ass pictures. I'm still getting flaked on.
Wait, okay, hold on. Wait. So you holler at chicks in the DM on Instagram?
Yeah, that's where the majority of the flicks are coming from.
Okay, so you're setting up. Hold on. So you're setting up dates, and these girls said to you, "I'm gonna meet you on the date," and they flaked.
Yeah, or they'll say, like one said this week, I'll let you know Friday. She said I should be free, but I'll let you know Friday. And Friday came.
That's not a flake. Do you know what a flake is?
Mm-hmm. I know what a flake is. Okay,
what's a flake? What define a flake?
Like when they set up a date. What? That was just one occasion.
No, but you just
no. Finish giving your definition of a flake.
A flake is when you set a date and time and she don't show up.
Okay, so now how many of that happened with these girls on Instagram?
A lot. Well, let me give you a scenario the other day. So basically, we were supposed to meet. She says, what did she say? She says, oh, well, what is this then? She says, oh, I think I could chill today. If not today, I can chill next week.
Okay.
Is that a flake? Because how is like, grown woman, how you not know?
Bro, you just defined flake. How is that a flake?
Well, my bad. I'm putting that into. I'm guessing that's a flake because how you not know if you want to hang out tonight?
No, bro. Again, a flake is when you set a date. The girl agrees to go on a date with you, and then she doesn't show up. That's a flake. What you just said was that a girl said, "I might be free this day." You didn't set a date, did you?
Yep. Caller. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question real quick. Caller. Are you listening? Are you listening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right. Let me ask you a quick question. What do you want?
Say it again.
What do you want?
Trying to get laid.
You're trying to get laid. And does it matter to you how you get laid?
Not really.
Okay, so go buy pussy and never get a haircut and just be a fucking bum and just go to your job, get your money and buy pussy. That's it. You're good.
Nah, I'm not trying to do all that. I mean,
okay, so then that. Okay.
Wait, no, stop. No, listen. This is your best option because this way you never have to put out any extra effort. You don't have to do any work. You don't have to talk to any girls. You don't have to do anything. Just fucking pay for it, bro.
Nah, you're right. I get what you're saying.
Because you don't want to take haircuts. You don't want to wash your ass. You don't want to get fly. You don't want to do anything that will make you, a sociable person. So just stay in the house and order the vagina, bro. You're good.
All right, one more thing. And do you think I'm getting flakes? Because like sometimes I'm saying like, oh, like are you down to get a telly tonight? Or are you down to come to my house and Netflix? Because usually like they'll be down for the date. And then like when I say stuff like, hey, you want to go to a hotel or something, they stop answering.
Wait, hold on. See,
too much.
You're playing the game all wrong. So you would tell a girl to go on a date to do what first?
Well, I say, hey, let's go out Friday night to hang out. We want to get to know each other in person at a hookah spot.
Right. Okay. And then they say yes, right? And then they say yes to the hookah spot, right?
Oh, I gotta find a hookah spot.
Yep. And then before the date comes, the day or two, I'll say, hey, you know what? You want to just come to my house and Netflix? Or hey, you want to get a television?
Yeah, you that's something you got to do face to face, bro.
You fucking up. Let me tell you why you fucking up. Because you're inconsistent. You understand? Let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say you went to McDonald's because you wanted to get a cheeseburger, and you say, "Yo, let me get a cheeseburger," and they're like, "All right, cool. It costs $2 or whatever the fuck." You give them the $2, and they come back with a hot dog, right? That's what you just did.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Exactly. So you told the girl, "Let's go to the hookah spot." She's like, "Cool, yeah, hookah spot sounds good." And then all of a sudden, you're like, "Yo, just come to my crib." She's like, "What the fuck is this nigga talking about?" You understand what I'm saying? Like that. So if you want them to come to your crib, say you want them to come to your crib first. That should be the first thing you talk about.
Only doing that because I'm being inconsistent, not because they don't want to go to a hotel.
No, some might be because they don't want to go to a hotel also, but another thing is because you're being inconsistent. So what it is that they don't know you from nowhere and you're all over the place.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that inconsistency isn't attractive.
All right, so I should just start off with just like going out or
no.
Like
If listen, if you want to go to a hotel, hit the girl up and say let's FaceTime. Once you FaceTime, tell her, yo, listen, we should go to a hotel or whatever. You understand? And then do it like that, right? So what I'm saying is the reason why you're getting flaked on is because you're inconsistent. Is because you're telling them one thing and then you're telling them another thing right before the date. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I'm fucking up. Yeah,
exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, so you're asking all these questions. It sounds like it does matter to you how you get the pussy, though.
Right.
Yeah, it does. I mean, to a certain extent, like I don't want to like pay for it. Like,
but listen, all right, listen, man. Let me tell you something, bro. You got to understand something. Anything you want in this world, you have to work for it. Do you have a job?
Yeah.
Okay, you get a check from that job, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you get paid, so you can pay your bills and all that. So, didn't you have to do some type of work to get that check?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah. Well, let me tell you something. Even just like how you needed the money, and you say, you know what, let me work and get this money so I can pay my bills and live life. It's the same thing with females, bro. Certain things there's certain types of work you got to put in. You understand? Now, I'm not trying to. No, hold on. Because most of the shit I was saying before I was mainly joking, although there's a little bit of serious in it. A lot of truth is said in jest. But what I want you to understand is I'm not trying to get you to really change who you are. You understand? If you're the type of nigga that you don't really fuck with, haircuts, or you don't fuck with like certain types of fashion, or you don't want to quote unquote get fly, the point is you have to make your definition of what fly is and then get that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning that if you the type of nigga that, maybe you like to dress, a little bit bummy, you don't really care, then you have to figure out the type of chicks that are going to be fucking with that. You understand? So maybe you looking for like skateboarder bitches. Maybe you looking for, chicks that like grunge chicks, or chicks that don't really, give a fuck. They're like chicks with tattoos and a lot of piercings or something like. I don't know. I really don't know, because I'm a fly nigga, so I wouldn't know about that shit. But what I'm saying is, you have to be a little bit more accepting and explore who you actually are, and then find the chicks that are gonna like be a little bit more like inclined with that, in tune with that. You understand? But you can't find anybody that's going to be in tune with you until you're actually more in tune with who you are. Because just now I asked you, do you care how you get pussy? You said no. But now then I said, hey, you sound like you actually care. And you're like, yeah, I actually do. So you're kind of, and you're being inconsistent with these bitches on the dating apps too. So you have a lot of inconsistency going on. That you have yet to really lock down your own identity. You understand what I'm saying?
You guys kind of I understand, but it's like you gotta understand from a viewer's perspective and watching you guys kind of like are like misleading, because you're saying like, oh, you gotta be consistent, it's all this and that. There's rules to it. But then you say, oh, if a girl's gonna fuck you, she's gonna fuck you no matter what you do.
No, bro, you're not, bro. You're not understanding. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you see a girl that's bad as shit, would you fuck her?
Yeah.
Okay, now you got this girl who's bad as shit. You take her pants off and she got a dick. You still fucking her?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. So that's my point. So the girl that said, I'll meet you at the hookah bar was probably like, oh, this guy seems cool. I'll probably fuck him or whatever. But then you say, yo, just come straight to my house. You pull the dick out on her. And she's like, this is not what I expected it was going to be. So now she ain't trying to fuck with you. That's the point. Sometimes what you have to understand is that the way that you're coming at the situation and you're being inconsistent, that's going to turn someone off, just like that bad bitch was inconsistent with your thought of who she was, which you thought she was a bad bitch and you realize she got a penis. You understand what I'm saying? Which caused you to say, I ain't trying to fuck with you no more. It's the same concept. You get it?
Yeah, but what if she did have a penis? And everything, and she was clean.
Well, if she didn't have a penis, that would be the equivalent of you telling a girl, "Let's go straight to my crib" at the beginning and not switching it up. This is what I'm saying. You switching it up is the thing that can turn her off. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is that even if you were the type of guy she would have, hooked up with, by you being inconsistent, that turns her off because maybe she was turned on. That turns her off, to you, and then that's what made her not want to fuck with you. This is what we're trying to explain to you. Do you see what I'm saying?
So out of 100 girls I DM, how many you think are gonna automatically off the rip jump after I FaceTime them, gonna come to my crib? Realistically, about the numbers.
About 4.
Do it. That's what I'm saying.
4 out of 100.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably less.
Yeah, probably 2 to 4.
So it's better that I just go on dates then and then ask the person. I have a better chance.
No, it's not. No. It's all the same shit.
Same ratio?
It's all the same shit. All the same shit, bro. See, that's this is the problem. See, this is exactly what Miles was saying earlier.
I see why niggas.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is why I see why niggas just work on themselves and don't even worry about bitches. Let bitches come to them, man.
Bitches ain't coming to you. Bitches ain't see as well. You see that bullshit he just said? Okay, how are the bitches gonna come to you? Tell me. Tell me.
That's a lot of work, bro.
You work on yourself. Work on yourself, and tell us how the bitches is gonna come.
Yes. How are the bitches gonna come to you if you work on yourself? Tell me.
I mean, I one of my boys. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but girls approach him.
No, they don't.
He's like some.
No, they don't. I
witnessed it.
No, they don't.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
So why don't you do what he's doing?
I don't like haircuts and I don't like people fly.
What? So what is your boy doing?
I should.
What is your boy doing? What is your boy doing? How does he get?
I should just work. Well, he's on another level. He's like, I don't even know how to explain it. He's like so focused on himself, he don't even care about a bitch.
Oh, really?
They approach him. They
really.
He's like some light skinned, curly hair, like model type nigga. Like,
y'all dudes are so lost. It's not even funny.
He's like one in a million. I don't know how he does it.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say some disrespectful shit. About sucking his boy's dick. But, I ain't gonna do that. That's disrespectful. For me to tell you to go suck your boy's dick and maybe some of it will brush off on you, that would be disrespectful for me to say. So I'm not gonna say it. Listen, man, you did you hear what you said? You said your homeboy is focused on himself. To the point where it's like he doesn't give a fuck about a bitch, and he's good looking, curly. Does he get fly? Does he dress well?
Yeah.
And he takes care of himself, right? He loves himself, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you see, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like a guy, your friend is the type of guy that's focused on who he is. He gets haircuts. He gets fly. He dresses well. You understand? He probably wears like, accessories and, little shit like a watch and maybe a ring or something like that to enhance his outfits and shit like that. Yes or no?
Right. Correct. 100%.
Oh my God. And I don't know your fucking friend from nowhere. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine I can't even see your face right now. This is how psychics get over.
Right.
I should have been a fucking call me now for a bumper cloth reading. Anyway.
Yeah, and he's on no social media at all.
What I'm trying to say to you, bro, is you're all of the stuff that because the stuff that we talk about, some guys understand it naturally. They understand that focusing on themselves, being in touch with their own identity.
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna.
Allows them to have a certain type of energy. So when a woman sees them, a certain energy emanates from them, which allows the woman to feel comfortable enough to possibly approach them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not entirely impossible that your friend has women approach him. But the fact of the matter is, when he's out in public, he looks a certain way, he walks a certain way, he carries himself a certain way, right? And he's probably a really sociable, nice guy, isn't he?
No, he's on the shy side.
He's on the shy side.
Nigga, nigga.
Yeah.
If y'all don't stop with these fucking DuckTales, man.
No,
Like,
no. Let's go with that. So when the girls actually come up to him, like you say they do, does he get all bashful and run away from them?
It's not like fucking 100 million girls coming up to him, you know, will approach him. That's it.
Okay, okay, that's fine. What I'm asking you is, when they do approach him, what does he do? Does he run away or does he talk to them?
Oh no, he talks to them.
Oh, okay. So that's what so he's a sociable person, isn't he?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, but I mean, not really. I mean, unless you're coming up to him, that's when he's sociable. So if you're calling that sociable, then sign you up. But I don't think he is. He's not going to just come up to you and talk to you, have a conversation.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that when the girls do approach him, he talks to them, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, all right, okay. So that's all.
Right. So why aren't you doing the same thing?
Yeah, why aren't you doing the same thing, man?
Yeah, I think I am, and I would save a lot of time and energy with this fucking social media shit because he's on none of that, and I'm not trying to deal with them flakes on the social media. I'd rather
you're not getting it. You know, you're not getting it, bro. You're not getting it. What I'm saying, we just told you that your inconsistencies is the problem.
Oh, it's causing those. It's causing. Okay, I get now. My bad. I forgot.
That's what I'm saying. It's bro.
And another thing too, like,
I'm gonna try it.
Stop looking at your friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop checking out your homeboy. That's not cool, man.
Come on, now you're bugging now. Come on.
Look, you know what a lot of people do.
You're violating now.
You know what a lot of people do. This is what a lot of people do. No. People see things and they create their own narrative or story from the things they see. Understand? So in his mind, his boy just has women approaching him, which most likely is not happening. What's happening is his boy is positioning himself in situations, and he probably starts talking to women, and he just assumed that the woman approached him. Because that's what you want to happen. See what I'm saying? So a lot of times when guys be saying this shit, it's like if I was at a bar, right? I could be standing next to a woman and not saying anything to her. And then my friend would turn his head or look at his phone. And then when he looks back at me, I'm talking to the girl.
Right.
In his mind, the girl approached me because that's what he actually wants to happen. You see what I'm saying? And so now he's like, well, my friend gets girls approaching. No. It's not that he gets girls approaching him. He's just sociable. You understand what I'm saying? And again, like Miles was saying, he's fly so that when he's interacting with them, they're being responsive to him overall. So what I'm saying to you is that first you called in and said, I'm going to give up on all of this shit because, I'm just go to the gym and focus on working out because these girls are flaking. I asked you what's happening with the flaking. You told me 2 or 3 things that wasn't actually flaking, right? Then you told me how you would tell the girls to meet you for a date and then switch it up and try to tell them to do something else and then be like, why are they flaking? Then you finally said, well, why I got to do all of this stuff? I guess this is why I should just focus on myself and let the girls come to me, which is a complete contradiction because why would a girl just come to you? If that was the case, then they would be basically coming to you when you would tell them to come meet you at the crib.
You gotta have some patience, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is that...
Yeah, I gotta have patience, I know.
Right, so what I'm saying is that, bro, you have to actually look at yourself and figure out what you need to fix within you in order to get the result you want. Because what do you mean by I'm gonna just focus on myself? Go ahead, tell me what that means.
That means like not be looking for bitches, not DMing them, not hitting them up, like working out.
The brand logo was done by a top influencer on Fiverr. Is simply wow. Stylized brand guidelines that your designers can easily.
That was you, Miles?
Hello.
Oh no, Miles. No, go ahead.
You heard?
No, go ahead. So you said you're gonna ignore women and do what?
No, not ignore them, but fucking like not hitting them up, not being in the DMs, always the one always hitting them up, hey, what's up, whatever. Like just focus on myself, like get in better shape, diet, work out, fucking read some books, like.
Okay, and so
choosing signals when I'm out.
Okay, so now, how are you going to get the women?
Whenever I see a choosing signal, I go in on it. I shoot my shot.
So why can't you see the choosing signals now and do that? Why haven't you been doing that?
I mean, honestly, I've been on social media wave, Tinder and Instagram, and I've been getting all my bitches from there.
Okay, so now
But
if you go
going out more.
Okay, so now if you go out and you're getting no choosing signals, what are you going to do?
Shit. No, I'm definitely gonna get choosing signals.
How you
I
figure?
get that anywhere I go.
How you figure?
I mean, when I get fly, like I go from a fucking 6 to a 10.
Oh shit!
To go out, get my hair cut, get dressed.
Okay, brother. I mean, hey, listen.
Hey, Locario, one more thing.
Go ahead.
What does this mean, right? I'm about to get it with a chick, right? We're texting, and I say, like off the DM, and I say, send me some pictures of yourself, and then she stops responding for like a couple of days. It's been a couple of days now. She hasn't sent me back. Like,
what you ask? So you just started texting the chick on Instagram? You say Instagram or wait? Which app? Which app?
Instagram, and then she gave me her number.
Oh, don't she have enough pictures on her Instagram of herself?
Well, I want to see. Well, to be honest, I want to see what kind of girl she was. Because if she would have said what kind, I wouldn't know what time she's on.
Wait, how old are you?
Like
how old are you?
27.
Damn, I couldn't understand if you was like 20 or something, bro. You're a little too old to be, bro. This is the thing, bro. You got to understand, man, is that you have to have an understanding.
All I said was,
go ahead. What you gonna say?
Can you send me some pics of you? That's all I said. Like,
right, and so she didn't respond, right?
Yeah, she did have a respond for like 2-3 days now.
Okay, and but you said she gave you her number?
Yeah, from Instagram.
Okay, so you asked her for some pictures and she replied with the number.
No, I was on Instagram. We were talking for a little bit, and she's like, "Hey, I'll give you my number."
Okay.
So I texted her. I texted her for like probably like a couple of minutes, and then I said, "Hey, send me some pics of you." And then she stopped responding.
And what were you texting her when you texted her before that? What was the stuff you was texting her?
Oh, about hanging out. I'm like, when are you free? She said next Friday. I was like, oh, all right, let's hang out next Friday. Let's go to a hookah bar. She was like, all right. And then I say, hey, can you send me some pictures? Can you send me some pictures of you?
Okay, and so
spend 2-3 days.
So this is the girl that you said let's hang out at the hookah bar, and then you switched it up and said come through to my crib, or like let's go to get a hotel.
No.
This is a different girl.
Yeah, different one.
Okay, did you set the date to go to the hookah bar? Did you say meet me at such and such street at this time? Did you set a date?
Yeah,
okay.
I told the name of it.
Okay, and then she did, and she said yes that she'll come to the hookah bar.
She said, "Yeah, I'll let you know."
And then after that, that's when you asked her for the pictures.
No, it was like no.
So it was before
it was
that.
After I asked for it, though.
So wait, so you asked for the pictures. She didn't give you the pictures, and then you said meet me at the hookah bar. After that.
No. I asked for the pictures after the hookah bar.
Okay, so after she said yes to the hookah bar, you asked her for the pictures, and then she just didn't respond.
Correct.
Okay, and you're supposed to meet her when?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay. So listen, this is what I'll say to you, bro. And just this little thing before we get up out of here. When you're doing way too much when you're trying to interact with these women. You understand what I'm saying? Keep the shit simple. Figure out what you want to do. So if you want to go out and actually go to a hookah bar and date and go on a date, you understand what I'm saying? Set the date for the hookah bar and then meet her. And that's it. If you want her to meet you at a hotel or to your house, when you get her information off of Instagram or a dating site, set up a time to FaceTime her And then on the FaceTime, say, hey, listen, I don't really want to go on no dates. I want you to just come to my crib and we'll just hang out and drink here or chill, right? And then she either says yes or no, and that's it. What you're doing right now is that you're doing way too much when you're interacting with these girls. And what you're doing is that you're basically talking yourself out of the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? With a lot of your actions.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Because if you had it to where you set the date for the hookah bar, she said, yeah, I'll come to the hookah bar, because she gave you the number. She was like, hey, here's my number. You set it up. Hey, let's meet at this hookah bar and get together. She said, yes. That's all you need to do. You shut the fuck up after that. You understand what I'm saying? Then once you meet her, right? Then you can interact with her. Then you can be like, yo, you looking kind of sexy. You need to send me some pictures, whatever. Then you do all of that shit. But for now, all I'm gonna tell you to do right now is when you talk to these girls, set the date, shut the fuck up, confirm the day of the date, and see them on the date. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds good. No.
All right, man.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, my brother.
And if all else fails, just cash app her $100,000 like James Harden allegedly.
Facts, exactly. No. All right, brother. Appreciate the call. Man, woo, Jesus. Do you guys see how important the game is, man?
Yo, I did a video this week on patience, bro. This week.
And another thing, this again, context.
Right.
The guys be getting it because he's like, oh, but didn't you say if a woman wants to fuck you, then she'll just do it? Yes. But if in the certain context where you start talking yourself out of the pussy and doing goofy shit, she ain't gonna fuck you. You understand? Y'all gotta understand this. Like, y'all.
That's why we're here, Locario.
Yo, like, what is going? And then again, you notice what he said was, well, I'm gonna just work on myself, and then I'm just gonna ignore the girls and go to the gym and read a book, and then the woman will fucking come and chase me and give me choosing signals. I'm like, guys, if y'all don't stop with the fucking bullshit, y'all not gonna get no goddamn choosing signals. You're not. Listen, let me tell you guys something. If you get a choosing signal, nigga, you probably get one a week. If you're lucky. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you guys something. Most of y'all, can I keep it super real?
Do it! Just do it!
Most of y'all niggas are not good looking enough to get the amount of choosing signals y'all want.
Come on, Locario. Come on, man. Come on.
You're not. And then on top of that, let's say if hypothetically you were getting all these choosing signals, your game isn't strong enough for you to even fucking get the women after you saw them choosing you.
Damn.
So,
damn, Locario. Come on, man.
I'm just like, what are y'all talking about? You understand? Like, what are y'all talking about?
Yo, we supposed to be agreeing with these guys, bruh. To make them feel better about their situation. We ain't supposed to be telling them this much truth.
Exactly. These dudes talking about the choosing. Nigga, what? Nigga, if choosing signals is all it is, you wouldn't even be listening to what the fuck me and Miles would say. Y'all would not be watching this shit right now. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all would, there's over 300 people watching this live right now. All 300 of y'all niggas would be outside right now, posted up somewhere waiting for fucking choosing signals. And you know what I'm saying? And getting a chick tonight.
Nigga.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, don't you think we wish choosing signals was real?
That's what I'm saying, nigga. If choosing signals was real, you just walk outside right there, sit on the corner, chill on the corner, and wait for a chick to send you those signals and be like, yo, what's going on, girl? Come through to the crib, let's smack. Like, what the fuck would y'all be needed to watch in any? Would the red pill exist if choosing signals is all it needed to happen? With all this MGTOW shit happen if it's all about choosing?
No, because not everybody has the jawline, Locario.
Exactly.
90 seconds.
Exactly.
Shout out to themanmindset.com in the chat. Go to themanmindset.com.
Facts. But yeah, man, listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We about to head up out of here in a second. Make sure you guys get the likes up on the way out.
Yeah, man, it's Free Game Friday, man. Come on, man.
Exactly. You know,
I'll be seeing the same
60 seconds
on the different dating apps, though.
That's how it happens. They on all of them.
God.
Yeah, make sure you guys go to Patreon, join the $20 tier so you can watch the pre-recorded live streams that we do during the week. Remember that all the other live streams during the week is going to be on Patreon. The ones on Friday, like today, is going to be free. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. See, this is the only guy that gets choose signals. The ridiculously good-looking guy right here. He's the only one. The rest of y'all, chill the fuck out. That nigga, he's what's his name? What's that movie? Zoolander. Exactly. Like I gotta
10 seconds.
Like if y'all niggas ain't Zoolander, you're not getting no fucking choosing signals. Stop with the bullshit, nigga. Oh man. These niggas thinking they Zoolander and shit. God damn.
So, respect to all the people in the chat, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Facts.
Shout out to April MC.
Facts. Shout out to April moderating. Appreciate it. Shout out to Joe Blast moderating. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate you guys. You understand what I'm saying? And let's play the soft trailer out on our way out,
because there's a lot of people watching. So
exactly. Let's do that. All right. So we out here, people. Peace. Gone.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.